Hey guys, it's Yessie. Welcome back to my channel. So I know I didn't say it's Yessie Bieber. I am not gonna say Yessie Bieber anymore, just because I just want to say my name from now on. And well, kind of like my nickname. My name is Yesenia, but I say Yessie for short. So I'm gonna start saying Yessie from now on. I hope you guys don't mind that. I just feel like it's easier to say Yessie, and although Yessie Bieber is always going to be a part of me, like I kind of want to just be known for Yessie, you know what I mean? And not have Bieber involved, although I'm always going to love Justin, you know. But that's not going to be the topic of this video. Today I'm actually going to be updating you all on my 6 months of pregnancy. It's funny because tomorrow I will actually be turning 7 months. Oh my god, these seagulls. Do you hear that? They're so loud. But, yeah, tomorrow I am going to be 7 months pregnant. Yeah, guys, like, it is all coming to an end soon. Like, the pregnancy. I'm soon about to give birth, which is really crazy to think about. It feels like just yesterday I found out that I was pregnant, so it's like, I feel like it just went by too fast. But, so I'm just gonna update you guys, just talk to you, and tell you what I've been feeling, and what I've been going through, and stuff like that. So, first of all, let me just say that there are so many people that are pregnant, that got pregnant in 2020, which is crazy. So many quarantine babies have been made. What I can say for my pregnancy so far is that I thank God that it hasn't been, like, terrible. I know that there are many women out there that get pregnant and they have, like, the worst morning sickness, to the point where they lose so much weight within a month because they're vomiting constantly. And I did not have that issue at all. I thank God for that, because I have a phobia with vomiting. I mentioned this in a previous video. And I'm just so glad that I didn't, like, suffer, from that. Which is really shocking, because I feel like the majority of women do, especially when they're having a girl. So yeah, you guys already know by now that I had a baby girl. By the time you guys see this, I would have had my baby girl already. Right now, I'm 6 months pregnant, so I haven't had her yet. But, well, I'm gonna be 7. But, I feel like with girls, like baby girls, people throw up more. Just like when my mom got pregnant with me, I was her first child and her only daughter. She would throw up for 3 months straight every single day. So I feel like it's more common with girls, but it also can happen with boys. It just depends on your body. As you can see, I'm having a girl and I didn't get morning sickness. I did get nausea. I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't get nauseous, because I did. I think that comes along with every pregnancy, but I did not vomit, not once, and I thank God for that. I was able to eat. I had an appetite. I never felt, like, sick, you know what I mean? But I have, had my share of symptoms regarding pregnancy, and a lot of them have to do mainly with, like, pain-wise, like with headaches and abdominal pain, and I had a lot of stomach aches too. Sometimes I still get it, but not as often. And, like, feeling uncomfortable. I think that just happens as your baby gets bigger. Right now I'm gonna be 7 months, and I feel so bloated all the time. But I'm actually not bloated. It's just the movement of the baby. Like, right now, for example, she's moving. She's very active. She moves a lot, and it causes my stomach to feel so uncomfortable. I don't know how to explain the feeling, but it just feels like someone's pressing down on your whole stomach. And you start losing, like, your breath, which is happening to me right now since I'm speaking and I'm sitting. Sitting makes it worse. Like, when she's turning around in my stomach, I just feel like so much pressure there, and it kind of, like, ends up hurting, and it's very uncomfortable. And I always feel like I have to, like, stretch and stuff. Like, when I'm sitting in the car and I feel her moving, I have to, like I want to just get up from the chair, and I can't because I'm in the car. So I feel like when you sit, you feel it more, and when you're standing, you don't feel it as much, but, you obviously still feel it. But yeah, it's a lot of pressure. I've been having a lot of pressure in my stomach because the baby's getting bigger and there's less space for her, so she's trying to, like, move around and stuff. And lately the baby has been poking me so much. It feels like it's her little fingers or toes poking me on my right side of my stomach. She's always like on my right side. And I have also been like feeling all of her kicks. Like when you put your hand on your belly, you're able to feel that by now. Like the ending of 6 months. Even though I started feeling her, what, 5 months? And my boyfriend would feel it too. My mom would feel it. And now it's like all the time. She's constantly moving, especially when I'm laying down. It's crazy. It's such a beautiful thing to see. You see your stomach move and everything. It's crazy. I actually still haven't recorded like a video of her moving, because when I record it, she either stops, or when I record it, it doesn't really catch the movement. It's very subtle. So I want to wait till she gets bigger. That's when the movements are crazier. So I'm going to wait for that. But yeah, guys, she's very active and she kicks the crap out of me when I'm sleeping and stuff like that. I actually experienced it yesterday for like the first time. No, not the first time, but it had been a while since I had felt her like really move to the point where I'm like, damn, like that hurt. And I was feeling like her movements for the first time yesterday. I was feeling like pain down there, like my vagina. And my mom is like, oh, she's probably positioning her little head towards, where she's going to be born, her birth canal. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like my app actually shows that, but not for this week. I am 27 weeks now, and tomorrow will be 28, but I didn't see that on the app. I think once it was like 29 weeks, that's when the baby starts positioning. But I guess every baby's different. Maybe she's already positioning herself, or she's just moving and I'm feeling that pressure there. But I guess all of that movement, and then the baby's getting bigger on top of it and stronger, it becomes like very hard to walk sometimes. I actually went to work like 2 days ago, and I was experiencing a lot of pain, and I had to even grab a chair sometimes to sit. I had to sit in the back for a couple of minutes because I was just feeling so much pain on my abdomen, like my lower stomach. And it feels all so heavy. Like everything just feels heavy from your stomach down. And it's just a very uncomfortable feeling. And that's like probably the worst that I've experienced so far. Like always feeling so tired, and your body, like you just want to be in bed. Which sucks because like I have to work, I can't just stay home and not do anything. But apart from that, definitely the shortness of breath is probably like the worst as well, because when you're going up a flight of stairs, like at work, I constantly go up and down from the basement to like where the store is, like upstairs, and it gets me so tired to the point where I'm like you could hear me breathe. And I never was like that, but obviously I'm pregnant, so that happens to pregnant women. You start losing your breath a lot. And it's harder when you're wearing a mask, that doesn't make anything easier, but, we have to wear a mask for the safety of other people and for ourselves. And then apart from that, like, Christmas time, I got a boombox of Selena Quintanilla, and, I have it on TikTok, if you guys follow me on TikTok. I posted it there, and I also posted it on my story. It's beautiful, like, big radio, and it has like the microphone, and that's what I spoiled myself with for Christmas. And I decided that I wanted to sing on Christmas, so I was using the machine, and my breath was just very hard. Like, it was just hard to sing. I'm a singer, and I usually don't struggle with like breathing, I don't have asthma or anything like that. You could probably hear that I'm like running out of breath right now. But when I was singing, it felt so much harder to sing, like to keep high notes, to keep them steady and stuff like that. It was really, really hard. And I get like heat flashes. Like right now I'm getting really hot and my window's open, but I can't put on my fan because it'll make a lot of noise. But yeah, those are like the common symptoms that I've been experiencing, like the pain in my abdomen, and then like feeling everything very heavy, and shortness of breath. Heat flashes. I get hot so easily. what else? There's so many. Like, I've experienced so much already, that it's almost really hard to, like, remember everything. But those are, like, the ones that I've been experiencing the most in my, like, 6 months of pregnancy. I do get backaches, but it's never to the point where, like, I want to cry or anything like that. More of the abdominal pain, which can be concerning, of course, because those are signs of miscarriage. But I did Google it, and it could be Braxton Hicks contractions. If you guys want to go and search that up. It's very common for pregnant women to experience that as the baby grows. So I'm not concerned because I'm totally fine. I actually had a doctor's appointment on, today's Friday. I had it on, I want to say Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday that I had my appointment. And thank God the baby's great. I'm good. The only thing I had to mention to, okay, so see, I go to an OBGYN, right? And it can be very annoying going here because every time that I go to my appointments, I wait hours to see someone. And I never see the doctor. The doctor's always busy, and every time that I go, there's a patient that wants to see the doctor, and I hear them tell the patient, oh, the doctor's really busy, she can't see you today, this and this and that, she's doing this, she's doing that. And I'm just like, what the hell is the point of me coming here? I'm not going to see the doctor, I need to see her, you know? But I did end up asking for her in my last appointment because I'm very concerned about what's been happening to me lately. I've been having a lot of itchiness throughout my body. And it's not literally my entire body, but it's almost my entire body. I experience it mainly on my arms, my legs, my back, my neck, and my face. And I brought that to her attention. I was able to see her. I had to wait like an hour and a half extra to see her, but it was worth it because, you know, I was concerned. I had to talk to her about it. And she said this could be something that I had actually Googled. That's why I was concerned, because I was afraid that I could have this. It's called, I think it's pronounced cholestasis, if I'm not mistaken, of pregnancy. And it's basically a liver condition. And most pregnant women can develop this, especially in the 3rd trimester. And I'm already in my 3rd trimester. So that kind of, you know, alarmed me. And I wanted to bring that to her attention. And luckily I did. She told me that she was going to put me on medication for the itching. So I still haven't picked up my medication because I keep forgetting. But I'm definitely going to go tomorrow to my CVS to pick it up. I have to take the tablet 2 times a day. And she said it should soothe my itching. And she also sent me to go get blood taken from this other clinic since they don't take blood, my OBGYN. They've been sending me places like constantly. I'll get into that. But I'm going to go to that appointment next week. I made it an appointment for, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday. And I'm going to get my blood taken, and then they should have the results within a week. So I'm going to return to my OB in a week, and she's going to tell me if everything is okay. I'm praying to God that everything is okay, that there's nothing wrong with my liver. There are other symptoms for this condition, such as the yellowing of skin and white under your eyes, and dark urine, nausea, vomiting. I haven't experienced any of that. It's just like the itching. But guys, when I say itching, I don't mean just like little itches here and there. I mean itching to the point where I can't sleep. And it mainly happens at night, and it's super annoying. I know it's not my dog. Like, my dog does sleep on my bed, which is probably not a good thing. After the baby's born, obviously she's not going to sleep, you know, on my bed. But she does shed a lot of hair. So a lot of people, like my family, would think that it was coming from her. But it's not her, because I was experiencing itching even at work. Like, I've started experiencing it. So it has to be something with my skin. And pregnant women do develop dry skin. And I feel like I've always had dry skin, so I try to moisturize as much as possible now, and I'm not really the type of person that does that, which is kind of bad. But I have been doing it lately because I try to soothe my skin and the itchiness, and it doesn't work. Like, I still itch. I actually, I use this. Where is it? I put this on my skin, and this is Calamine. And it's basically like for poison ivy, or if you have like an allergy to something, but you could use it for itching. That's the point of it. And it's just like this pink liquid, and it does help me with the itching, but it does not take it away. But I do use that. And I had Calamine before, because I did experience itching before my pregnancy. So that's like the only thing that I'm like, okay, maybe I don't have anything wrong with me. It's just my skin. I just have dry, itchy skin because it happened before my pregnancy, but now it's happening constantly, so I'm a little concerned about that. It got so bad that the other day I went on freaking Amazon and I ordered this bath right over here by Aveeno, and it's just a soothing bath treatment, and it comes with 6 packs, and it's basically oatmeal. So it's an oatmeal bath, and this is what the packs look like. I have 3 left. I'm actually probably going to order more because it was only like $6. So it's like $1 a pack. And I feel like it helps me. Like, I still itch, but not as bad. You know what I mean? So I feel like this could definitely work if I keep using it. I have to take one tonight. And I have to start my prescription as well once I get the pills. But yeah, guys, that's like the other symptom I've been experiencing. But it's not something that most pregnant women go through. I guess everyone is different, and we still don't know, like, if I have something wrong with me or something like that. So I'm just praying to God everything is okay, because if, God forbid, if I do have this liver condition, I have to give birth earlier. So she said, the lady who took my sonogram yesterday, because the doctor recommended I take a sonogram because she was concerned about the itching, just to check on the baby. I originally wasn't going to have that yesterday, but she told me I should. And I never have a problem with that. Obviously, I want to see the baby. It's exciting. The lady that was taking the sonogram, she asked me, like, what I was experiencing. I told her. And then she told me that I would have to give birth early. And I said, yeah, I know. I searched that on Google. Like, I saw it on Google. And then I asked her, like, how many weeks are we talking? And she said 37. So I think it lasts to like 43 weeks, 42 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So 37 would be considered early for me to give birth. So I'd probably be giving birth by the end of March if, God forbid, there's something wrong with me. But I'm like positive that I'm okay. It's just my skin. Again, I probably don't have anything wrong with me. It's just the way that I treat my skin. I've never been like the type of person to be on top of it. And I need to start doing that. And drinking a lot of water. That helps. But yeah, guys, that's what I've been dealing with lately. And so yeah, my OB, they've been sending me to different clinics here and there, like throughout this whole pregnancy, to get blood withdrawal. And the other week before this week, I went with my boyfriend to go get a glucose test. The glucose test is something that every pregnant woman has to, go through, I think, between the weeks of 25 to 28 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So I went, got that done, and it was so annoying because I had to drink this, like, really sweet drink about this big. But luckily they gave me like a lime flavored, so it was bearable, you know what I mean? But after a while, especially like not consuming any breakfast, my stomach was empty, so I was like just drinking this, and it's very sour and sweet. It was a clear liquid, but it was very like, it was lime, so it was very sour. And she said, you must finish this within 5 minutes. I did not finish that within 5 minutes. I want to say maybe like 8 or 9 minutes. And my boyfriend's like, just chug it, like, just drink it. And I'm like, I can't, like, I'm gonna throw up if I do that, because I have nothing in my stomach and it's just too sour. Sorry. And the lady that was gonna take my blood, she said, be careful because, you might throw up, so don't chug it. You might get nauseous. And I'm just like, what? Nauseous? Did you just say nauseous or throwing up? Hell no, like, no. So I was already like getting a panic attack because of that, but I just try to calm down, and I consumed the liquid. I finished it, and an hour later I got my blood taken, And I was so nervous about failing that test because then I would have had to come back to take a 3-hour test. So I think it was like getting my blood every hour for 3 hours and having to drink that again, like for like 3 times, I believe. So I was like, oh no, I hope I'm good. Oh, the glucose test basically measures if I have a high level of sugar, but I came out normal, thank God, so I don't have to go back for that test, and my baby's fine. I don't have to worry. So that has been happening. Just so many appointments. When you're pregnant, you have to deal with all of that. You know, you have to constantly just be aware of your body and make sure that you feel okay, and if the symptoms are normal. If they're not normal, look it up. I know that Googling things can sometimes make you like panic, because it makes me panic sometimes, but once you feel something and you feel like it's not right, you should definitely tell your doctor about it, because you just never know. Like, there are so many things that pregnant women could develop and or have had already that you didn't even, know about, and it could affect your child. So it is important to like bring that to their attention if you do feel, concerned about something. So I'm glad that I finally was able to tell her that. I've been experiencing the itching for a long time, and I actually made an appointment with the dermatologist, but I was so lazy because I came out of work that day and I didn't feel like going. But then I kept experiencing the itching, and I'm like, you know what? I need to go and tell the OB that, because I can't anymore. Like, this is not normal. But like I said, I did Google it, and it said that many women experience itching because your body becomes more dry when you're pregnant. So it could be that, but we'll see. I have my test next week. Just praying for good results. What else? What else could I tell you guys? I feel like there's just like a lot of things that I have to say, but I can't really remember them right now. But those are like the main things that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. I really wish that I could like put up a poll like on Instagram, like the little box thingy where you could ask me questions, but obviously this pregnancy is a secret. And it doesn't get tempting, honestly. I'm kind of used to it already, like just keeping it on the hush. I kind of just want to keep it that way, and I am. So yeah, I'm really excited. I actually got a picture of the baby yesterday, and let me see if I can show you guys. I don't know if it's gonna like show up weird, but I was so like how do you say it? I was so shocked when I received these pictures yesterday, because this is just a regular ultrasound, and I didn't know that I could see the baby this clear in a regular ultrasound. But this is what the photo looks like. You guys probably won't even be able to see, because like my camera's so bad at focusing, and then the lighting, like I have my ring light, so it probably won't focus. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. But I did get like a clear view of my baby, which is so crazy. I honestly cannot wait to meet her already. I'm so excited. I have already like bought a lot of like little clothing pieces from my job, or ordering online like Etsy or Amazon. It's just it's so exciting shopping for a little baby girl. I still have a lot of work to do in my room, and that's what I'm probably going to be doing very, very, very soon, because the baby's coming soon. So yeah. I think I'm going to end this video here. I don't really know what else to say. I think I have cleared everything off already. Glucose test, itching, my symptoms, have been feeling. Yeah, I get very moody. I get very moody lately. I think I mentioned that before, though. It's very common for a woman to get moody. It's just, it's normal. Your hormones are all over the place. Oh. For how long have I been obsessed with Cocoa Puffs? I've been obsessed with Cocoa Puffs. This is so random, but I've been obsessed with Cocoa Puffs for breakfast for probably 2 months already. And like I could eat it every day for breakfast. I could literally eat those cereal every single day. And I'm not a cereal person. Like, I like cereals, but there was a point where I stopped eating cereal for a very long time. But now, I love Cocoa Puffs. And before Cocoa Puffs, they were Lucky Charms. But now it's Cocoa Puffs. Like, I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And I get so mad when my family finishes my milk. I get so mad. And then I wake up to no milk. And I'm like, you drank my damn milk. But, cereals. Like, I've been eating cereals every day, drinking milk every day. Obviously because of the cereal. And I feel like my baby is so strong because of all of the milk I'm consuming. So, let me just talk about my weight really fast. I actually started off with, before I was pregnant, 123 pounds. That was my weight. And I started increasing slowly. Of course, like, the first trimester is very slow, but you still gain like a couple pounds. It should be like a pound or two a week, I think. Now that I'm in my third trimester, I have gained a total of 25 pounds. Which is so crazy to think that I've gained 25 pounds because I've never been this weight in my life. So I'm currently 148 pounds. Going to be scraping 150 very soon, probably by next week. And I had my weight taken when I went to my last OB appointment, which was 2 days ago, I think. Today's Friday. Yeah, Wednesday. So I'm 148 pounds. And I've always been the type to be very concerned with, like, the numbers, like my weight. And I always wanted to stay within the 120s. So now that I've gained 25 pounds, it's just like bizarre to me. But I do have a whole human growing inside me. So it's, acceptable for me to have gained so much weight within the past couple of months. But I do have a lot of work to do when I give birth. After I give birth, I plan on, working out and eating healthier. Because let's be honest, I have not been, I'm not the healthiest person, especially now that I crave a lot of sweets, and I've always been like the type of person to always eat like M&Ms and candy and stuff like that. Even before my pregnancy, I was never really healthy, but now it's like I want ice cream and I want this and this and that. I don't eat like, crazy, but I haven't been eating healthy. I eat like a normal person, I'll eat everything that I like. I haven't been constricting myself to a certain diet or anything like that, you know what I mean? So I did gain 25 pounds. So it just feels like weird because I put on my clothes and I see this big belly and me feeling so stuffed. Like, I do not wear jeans anymore. I cannot fit in them. I'm a size 3 or a 5 in jeans, and it just feels so uncomfortable. Like, I stopped wearing jeans to work. I wear sweatpants, like, every time that I go for my shift. Even when I go outside. When I'm at home, I'm in pajamas. Like, I just want to be comfortable. I cannot wear jeans, because apart from that, guys, I feel like, now this thing is going to start. Great. Oh god, now they're gonna take 2 years to turn it on. Oh, okay. So apart from like me gaining weight, I feel like almost half of that weight that I have gained has gone, not to sound like, I don't know, not to sound like I'm bragging or something. I don't know. I have gained almost half of it to my ass. Like, I'm not even lying. So my butt did get bigger, which is a good thing for me. So the baby did do me well. But, yeah, it just feels weird putting on jeans now because, like, my butt doesn't fit in them. And I just feel really, like, thick from down here. And then up here, my stomach. Like, no, I can't. I can't. All I do now is just wear sweatpants. So it's, like, the easiest thing to put on. So, yeah, I haven't even bought maternity clothes. I just wear regular sweatpants. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that I didn't, like, just ramble, and I hope you actually learned something. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to comment, share, and I love you guys so much.